Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, it is kind of dreary. It's a Wednesday, and I remembered to pop the camera in before I left. I've got my hair is still wet. Got this natural thing going on here. I think that was my boss. And then I got this little curly Q thing going on here. I don't know what the heck that is. It's something new since my hair's changing. But anyway, so you can kind of see in the background how dreary looking it is outside. But it's the middle of the week. One day closer to the weekend. It is 10 till 8 a.m. So got into a little tiff with the daughter this morning. Her little smarty butt. Her thing saying now, instead of, used to it was like apparently. No, it's not apparent. I had to explain that. So she quit doing that. So now she's like, well, I'm sorry, but everything is, anything you say to her, I'm sorry, but no, I don't accept it. I don't do that. Don't say I'm sorry, because you're not. Don't just, I'm sorry, but I said, if you're really sorry about something, there's no but after it. There's not. I'm sorry, but no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Adults, if you do it, no, you're not. You're not sorry. If you're truly sorry, you wouldn't put that but in there. Buts don't come with sorries. Sorries are by themselves. And if you really mean it, it's heartfelt. Don't say it if you don't mean it. It's a lie. Just don't do it. Ugh, my fingers splitting, and I meant to put Neosporin on it because my hands get real dry, and I used to think it was shingles, but it's not shingles. It's like every now and then my hands will blister up. I haven't done it in quite a while. They get really big dry patches, and it's only on the palms of my hands in certain spots, like my thumb areas and right in here get real dry. And then sometimes it's like it spreads, like I get little blisters and it itches. That's why I thought it was shingles, because I got little blisters and it spreads. And it's been like that off and on for years. I mean, years. And I've just lived with it because I can't go to the doctor with an outbreak, because whenever it's time for me to go to the doctor, I don't have an outbreak. So it's hard for me to show them what I'm talking about. Sort of like we had talked about, you know, some people, we talked about it on Craft Channel, some people get like hives on their forearms, like it raises up and it turns really red and it's hot and it's itchy. I get that from time to time, and I used to think maybe it was a combination of certain medications, and then we found out it's a possibility I'm allergic to certain wools. When I crochet with a merino wool yarn, or just a regular alpaca wool yarn, some type of yarn. But then I worked with some yarn the other day, and that was wool, and it didn't do it. So, and of course, whenever I have the outbreak in my forearms, I don't have it when I have to go to the doctor. Which I have to go, not this Monday. I did have an appointment this Monday, but they've postponed it a week because they've changed their hours. So I decided to take a half-a-day vacation. I took a half-a-day vacation so that I could just relax, grab something to eat after I get done with my doctor's appointment, and I have to fast. So they've changed their hours, so they had to change my day. She originally wanted me to come in at 11:30 in the morning. I'm like, no, I've got to fast, and I still have to take my daughter to school and make sure she's there by 8 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so yeah, so that my thumb has gotten a dry patch on it, and it's like calloused up, and so it's cracking and bleeding. The only thing I can guess that's from is I've been working with the plastic bags at the house, you know, making my plarn. So it's the only thing I can guess that's causing it. I can't think of anything else right now. I mean, it could be something at the office. I mean, there's a callus on the side. You can see it. I can't show you right now because I'm driving, but yeah, it's like calloused up. It's real hard. But that skin is cracking and it hurts really bad. Like a paper cut. That's what it feels like, a paper cut. But it's a paper cut that's gotten dry and splitting. Ugh. I can tell I share way too much on here. But like I said yesterday, 40 mile raw. So I'm not wearing my Fitbit anymore because it doesn't always tell accurate time anymore for some reason, because it's not syncing properly. And it's nope, that's my boss behind me. And it's part of the screen, the touch part of it's not working. So it's just falling apart. I don't know if it was poorly made, which is why they keep coming out with new versions, but it lasted a year. You know, I guess that's a good thing. That's not my boss behind me. That was weird. It lasted a year. I really hope they give Brandy a key when Gretchen's gone, because having to walk around is a pain in my butt. Alright guys, I am here. I will see you later. Alright guys, so for tonight's dinner I am making 3 cups of rice, and what I did to the rice was I took a little bit of warm water and I diluted a teaspoon of a half a teaspoon of turmeric, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'll try, if I can remember it, I'll try to put that right here. What all I put in my rice mixture. So anyway, like I said, I put in a little bit of warm water. I mix all that in, and a half a teaspoon of salt. I stirred it up really good, and I put it in the bottom of my rice cooker. Now you can also do this if you're cooking rice on the stove. Just follow the directions on the back of the package, and just add those ingredients to your water, and then make sure you calculate your water. Like I'm doing 3 cups of rice, so I put in 6 cups of water. That's usually what the average is. But anyway, with the rice cooker, I just turn it on and it tells me when it's done. It switches over to warm when it's done. Now, that's for the base. Here, I have a half a bag of, what are those things called? You see them. They're green. A half a bag of, not sugar snaps. What the heck are those things called? Hang on, I'll show you. Half a bag of snow peas. Sorry, I got those at Walmart. So I put a half a bag of snow peas, and normally I would put in an onion, but the onion was an afterthought. I put in a bag of veggie chicken that I got from Aldi's, and I put in a bag of, it's called riced broccoli. Yeah, riced veggies, broccoli. So I put that in because the texture on this it's not mushy. It's really tough. So I cooked a little bit longer because I think they don't peel their stems when they put the stems in there. And then this was the meat. Sorry, I'm digging through my trash. This was the meat that I got from Aldi's. Chickenless strips. I think I showed you the guys this when I bought them. So it's got 12 grams of protein per serving. High in protein. But anyway, so I also put in some Kikkoman teriyaki sauce, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of cumin. I mean, not cumin. I put in a little bit of curry. It gives it a little kick, but it also gives it that little bit of Asian flavor to it, or the Indian flavor to it. A little bit of Thai, because it's kind of sweet from the teriyaki. And then I put a little bit of my spices that I have right here. My little special spice. Not much.
just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to put that in there, but that's what I've got. So it's all ready. I've got it on simmer. I'm waiting for my rice to get done. And then I'm going to plate it together. And I've already got some avocados in the bowl ready to go on the side. And when I get done, I will show you guys what it's going to look like. All right, guys. So that concludes today's vlog. I had a pushback in my hair earlier, and it got wet, and then it got dry, and then it got wet, and now it's dry again. And this is where the band was, so you can see where see? No gray. All of it's under here. Anyway, then I got this funky curl thing going on still. It came back. It went away, and then it came back. It's my cowlick, but now it's a curly cowlick because of the gray. But anyway, I think I sport it pretty well. Anyway, I don't know. So that's what we had for dinner, and that's what I'm having to share with the girls for lunch tomorrow. I had a little extra rice. The rice turned out really good. That rice cooker is it's a really good rice cooker. I'm really tickled that I got it. I use it about once a week, I'd say. When I first got it, I was using it like twice a week. But yeah, the turmeric rice, yellow rice, turned out really good. Really good. Very flavorful. You could eat it by itself, actually. I'm yawning because I'm tired. I forgot to take my medicine. I ended up taking it late. I've got this chin thing going on. They call it a waddle. It bugs me. Last night, laying in bed, before I was going to sleep, I had my tablet down. I have it on an easel. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. I have it on an easel, and then I just keep it on the easel, and I just carry it around with me in the house. I don't think I think I might have taken it out of the house once or twice, if ever. I think I might start taking it to work, though, so that I can play my games on my lunch break, but because we don't get breaks, we get lunch breaks. But, you know, if we want something to drink or something to snack or whatever, we can do that all day long. Well, not literally all day long, but you know what I mean. Bathroom breaks, we can, whatever. Oh, I took a lot of pictures today for listings. And those of you who don't know, I work for a company that has an online shop. They sell on eBay, Amazon, and Walmart, and they have their own store. It's Goodbye Retail and Deal Ninja. And then they also own the Discovery Outlet in Cleveland and in Hickson. Anyway, so I help with the listings, the photographing, getting them listed, and take care of customer service. I've been there. This is 11 months now. Yeah. I really like it. Oh, I don't like the fact that we don't get that many holidays. Yeah, I miss that. We only get 2 holidays, and I miss, you know, at least when I worked for Art Claim Enterprises, the online stuff, we got 5 holidays. And then at my last job at NRS, we got 11 paid holidays. We got 2 days for Christmas, 2 days for Thanksgiving. But the difference is, you know, and some other holidays, we had New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I'm sorry. 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day. And then you got one personal day that you could take, whether it be your work anniversary, your birthday. I miss that. I do miss that. But anyway, so... Oh. And I miss some of the people, but that's the only thing that I miss about... I really enjoyed my work. It's just there are some people there that I would have chosen not to be around as often. So, but anyway, so I like where I'm at. Anyway, so I took a lot of photographs today. We were going to list a lot of like Milwaukee tools and Kohler bathroom fixtures and plumbing stuff, and we just listed a bunch of Apple pens and computers and tablets and cell phones and color changing light bulbs that are Wi-Fi, just a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, so I was getting to a point and I can't remember what it was. Oh, tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Anyway, so the point was I was looking down at my tablet. I think that's where I started, right? I'm all over the place. Y'all know me. Or if you don't, you should by now. Because I have the same 64 subscribers that I've had for months. So y'all should know. All 12 to 17 of you that watch me should know. Anyway, so I was looking down at my tablet and I was watching something, just mindful noise before I went to sleep. Oh, excuse me. And I looked down at my hand, and the waddles what made me think of this. I looked down at my hand and I went, I mean, you can't see it in this image. Oh, I need to do my nail polish. Anyway, I looked down at my hand and I went, when did I get so old? I mean, I'm 9 years older than my mom was when she passed away. But I look down at my hands and I go, where did all the blemishes and the wrinkles come from? It's like one of the girls on the women on Orange is the New Black. The way she described herself. If you guys watch Orange is the New Black, it was Red that said this. She looked down. She said, you know, I feel like a teenager, you know, or a 20-something. She said, I feel so young and vibrant and inside. She said, but then I look in the mirror and I start to move and I realize that I'm not. When did this happen? When did I get old? When did I cross over? And those of you who are younger than me, it sneaks up on you so fast. Enjoy your life while you can. Do all the things that you want to do. Do the things that you love to do. I do the things that I love to do, like my crafting. I do. I love my crafting. Even now, working with the plastic bags. Once I'm done stringing and all these plastic bags, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to waste what time I have left on this earth working with plastic bags anymore. I'm going back to designing my cross-stitch patterns. I'm going to go back to making tutorials with my my crochet how-tos. And I'm going to start the cooking part of this show. Yeah, the show. The cooking part of this channel. And for Crystal, I need to show you guys how I made my oatmeal, my pumpkin spice oatmeal, since the holidays are here. I am going to do that in the next couple weeks. And then also, too, I've got to sit down with my camera, in front of the camera, and take the time to just talk to you guys and explain to you about the year I had my gastric bypass surgery. I had the radical gastric bypass surgery. I did lose 100 pounds and kept it off, most of it off, for until I got pregnant with my daughter. I gained a lot of it back. Then I lost that, and then I'm still I am now 258 pounds. I was 285 pounds before I went whole food plant-based. It's been a year. I have cheated. I've had oil in my diet. And I'll tell you something too. When you go whole food plant-based, you use the spices to flavor your food. You're supposed to stay away from salt. And of course you don't want oil, because one tablespoon of oil is 110 calories. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of vegan butter is 110 calories. Or I can eat a whole banana, which is 110 calories. and feel satiated, feel not as hungry. Anyway, so you're supposed to change your taste buds in the way you taste things. Celery is salty. Did you guys know that? Celery actually has a salty taste to it. I knew that because if you get older celery, it's very strong and pungent. That's the kind you want to really cook with. The kind you want to eat raw are the celery hearts, the middle of the celery, a young celery. I like it. It's really good. It's very, it's salty, not too salty like a chip, but it's salty in the respect that it's great for dipping like in a hummus or a homemade ranch dressing or a tahini sauce or like that salad dressing that I made the other day, which I need to take with me to work tomorrow. But anyway, it's really good. Oh, the kitty. I was hearing weird licking sounds. What in the world? But anyway. So yeah, so getting old. Yeah, getting old. Over half a decade. But anyway. So I'm going to piece this together and I'm going to go and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday and the weekend is upon us soon. Time is flying by so fast. I wish it would slow down. You know, sometimes you want things to hurry up because you want it to be over with or you're looking forward to something and you can't wait for that time to get there. And then you blink and it's a year later. Wow. Yeah. But anyway. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to brush out my ratty hair. Maybe. Can you see how thin that is? Look at that. Look how thin that is. Oh, I look like a scarecrow. Not really. I miss my thick, luscious hair. I really do. I have to really, really work on it to get it to where it's that smooth hair like I used to have. But anyway. All right. I'm not going to start on another topic. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. And I am going to probably crash early. I'm ready to go now. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Hey guys. I guess you noticed I did not film or post yesterday. My apologies. And I don't think I did anything Friday. I didn't do anything Friday either. Friday was an issue was having issues on Friday. I just won't go into issues. We'll just say issues. Anyway, so things are going good. How about with y'all? I took a picture of our dinner. We are having, I'm going to try the new Amy's burritos. They had them on sale. This one is beans and rice. Non-dairy, vegan, organic. And then the other one is organic black beans and vegetables. Black burrito, dairy-free. I'm going to give that a try. And then we have vegan mac and cheese. And then I made some chili beans with some TVP and a little bit of taco sauce and some chips. Maddie had before, she had a smoothie with orange juice and bananas and almond milk. So that's what she had earlier. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've got some tomatoes I'm going to slice up and put on there. I would have put an avocado, but I don't have any more. I used the last one yesterday or day before yesterday. But anyway, I've got some dishes to do, and I've got a lot of crafting to do. But I was not going to put crafting on this channel, so I'm not going to bore you guys with the details. We got to do some laundry tonight. But I'll come back on later and talk to you guys about, you know, a little bit of Christmas things and memories, and see what else I can chit chat with you with, so you're not too bored. Alright guys, I think I've got my volume turned way down.
I didn't, oh, it took pictures. Hey guys, so it restarted my video, really weird. I've gone ahead and taken my hair down. I gotta wash it tomorrow. Honestly, I really don't have too much to say, and I know that sounds weird coming from me, but I am sitting in my bedroom, as you can tell, and I'm about to pop on a movie. It is 11 o'clock at night because I took a nap because I was really tired. My body just said, you can't do no more. I mean, it's cold, it's rainy, it's ugh. Ramsey wants to play, and Maddie doesn't play with him. I'm the only one that does. Yeah, I gotta watch it tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, I got some Christmas shopping to do. So also I'm doing the, I will be in front of Big Lots on Saturday from 2 to 3 with an open trunk full. I mean, I'm not kidding. Full to the brim of stuff if you guys are interested for Christmas presents. I'm going to post this on Facebook and YouTube so you guys will know, but I'm trying to finish up a few more things to add to the collection madness. I still have quite a few of fingerless gloves, all different. Like I said, everything that I make is always one of a kind, no matter what I make. Except for like my caricatures, like my minions, and when I make Pokemons, they're all very similar in appearance. Every single one of my owl keychains are different. Every single one of my flip-flop keychains are different. Different colors. I've got to make a yellow one for Becky, for Sabrina, and I don't know if either one of them watches my show. So guys, my cheat day, I am paying for it. My neck is broken out. Y'all can't see it on here. My neck is broken out. I'm all oily underneath here, and it's gross. Maddie's acne is clearing up since we went vegan. You still have to watch the oils though, because it's hard to cook without oil. Have you ever tried? It can be done, and I've seen all kinds of people do it. You just work with vegetable broth instead. Nothing gets crispy. That's why I got an air fryer. If I want some kind of crunch or crispiness, I use the air fryer. It's healthier. You don't use oil, and it crisps up whatever you put in there. But anyway, so I've been off track. I've got to get back on track. Once I do, I know I'll see a huge difference. So I'm going to do a weigh-in at some point this week and start a 10-day cleanse of nothing but whole foods. Whole food plants. Plant-based. I said plant-based, but it's whole food, period. Plants. And if you can get 80 to 90% of that in your diet, you will see a huge difference. I mean, you can still have your meat or whatever, but make sure it's the healthy lean cuts. I don't recommend dairy. I never recommend dairy. 85% of the country is lactose intolerant, and they don't know it. That's why when you eat sometimes heavy laden foods with rich sauces, sometimes you feel queasy at your stomach. It's because you're having an intolerance to it and you're poisoning your body. I won't get into that, but anyway, that's why you feel like crap afterwards, because it's gluttonous and it's rich in the bad fats. Anyway, so dinner was good. Maddie didn't like the burrito. Maddie didn't like the chili beans. Maddie only liked the macaroni. She didn't even want the chips. I could have given her salsa with it, and she would have eaten it because she likes chips and salsa. But yeah, so I guess I'm having her and Amy's burrito. They were $5 for $5 or something like that. So I guess I'll be eating that. I like mine with chili beans or salsa anyway. I don't like the burritos by themselves. I never have, because to me the inside of the burritos don't have enough flavor. Because it's not your Taco Bell line. Even with Taco Bell burritos, I still have to have a mild sauce with it. I can't do hot because of my gums exposed in the back of my mouth. So Although I'd love to do it. I love a spiciness. Not too spicy, but I like a little spice. The mild spice is just enough for me, for my mouth. But anyway, because I love the flavor of the sriracha, but my mouth can't handle the spice on the inside and the back. So, but we're going to get that fixed one day. That's my goal. I need to get a partial. My grandmother had a partial. She was a dental hygienist too, and I take care of myself, man. What happened was when I had gastric bypass, I couldn't absorb or eat as much calcium as I was supposed to at the time, so my body was absorbing it, whatever calcium I put in it, and I did not know the nutritional value of certain fruits and vegetables at the time, or else I would have jumped on that bandwagon years ago, and I probably wouldn't have had the gastric bypass to begin with, and it would have worked better than it did. Don't get me wrong, I lost 100 pounds within a few months on the gastric bypass. I plateaued. I didn't exercise and eat like I was supposed to, and all I was eating was protein, so I wasn't getting the vitamins that I needed, because your body can't absorb what it needs to when you have gastric bypass. You're on pills for the rest of your life. It's just, I don't know if it's not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, some people it's good, but you have to be very careful on what you eat, and the problem with that is you can't eat enough nutrients for your body to do what it needs to do. And like at Maddie's age, I told her, I said, you've got to take your B12. Most of the country is deficient in B12 because the way meat is, the animals are raised for meat anymore, they can't get the nutrient B12 which is how people who consume meat get their B12. It's a mineral that grows in the ground. And the way that, a lot of them don't graze unless and even if it says grass-fed, do you know how they get away with it being grass-fed? It doesn't mean they're in pastures like my cows in my yard. They're not my cows, but the cows in my yards. They graze, literally graze on the grass. They are premium beef. But how the farmers that aren't like that have the cows in bulk, this was bulk cows and the pigs, how they get away with grass-fed is all they have to do is give them a bale of hay, and they are considered grass-fed. I kid you not. I've watched so many documentaries on this stuff and how they're raised and slaughtered, and the chickens and the hormones and seeing I said I didn't have much to say. Here I am going. I like certain places that make chicken. I used to love chicken, but I have found alternatives that to me taste just as good. So I don't have to get the extra hormones in my body that I don't need since I'm going through menopause. What are you doing? What are you doing? Miss Boo Boo Kitty. Let's see. Nice Boo Boo Kitty. What's she doing? She smells. I got the rest of the macaroni over here. I'm going to eat it and watch a movie. But anyway, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully I'll think of something to say to you guys in the morning. Maddie's not going to be with me because she's going to be at home schoolology for the rest of the week. And, I got to tell you guys real quick, her teacher showed up on our door while I was at work and gave her 4 lunch bags. Was that not her personal teacher? She saw like 3 or 4 of them. 2 of them came to the door, and 1 of them stayed in the car or something like that. And she called me up, Mom, my teacher just showed up with 4 bags of food. I was thinking big grocery bags, but it's little lunch bags. Like a milk and a juice and a cereal bar, and like these little cans of beef and noodles or beef lasagna. Of course, now I'm going to give those to my friend Brady at work. But yeah, it's like so sweet. And one of them was beans and rice, and I looked at the ingredients, and that's what I put in the chili beans tonight. I put that beans and rice in there, so we had that with dinner. And the macaroni and cheese came from them too. It was a big old bag of macaroni and cheese, and some little tiny juices, and like I said, cereal bar. So I thought it was pretty cool. I said, well, there you go. I didn't tell her they're not vegan, but that's okay. She says as long as she doesn't know, it's okay. She questions anything that I make because she wants to make sure, like the macaroni and cheese. I did use vegan butter. I did use vegan milk, but you know, the cheese powder is not dairy free. So she said, well, what is the cheese made out of? And I said, well, it has. She goes, wait, don't tell me. I'll just eat it. Don't tell me. So, okay, it's fine. But anyway, so I thought it was great. It was so sweet, and I think it's because they had all this food to feed these kids, and it was probably going to go bad if they didn't distribute it. But showed up at my house. I was like, now her teacher did know. Her teacher did know where we live. One of her teachers did, because she had missed the bus a couple times, and the teacher had to bring her home. And it was the teacher's fault because she didn't call the bus number in time or something like that. But anyway, I was a little uncomfortable about it, but it's one of her female teachers, so it's okay. Yeah, at first I was kind of concerned because I'm like, somebody should have called me. But anyway, oh, and I'll tell you guys real quick, those of you, my Cleveland friends, Pernies will be shutting their door. They're having a send-off party on the 19th, which is what, Friday or Saturday of this weekend. Yeah, Pernie sold it, and it will no longer be Pernie's anymore. So y'all come on out and celebrate on the 19th, the send-off celebration. And also Gypsy Rose is, my friend Beth told me Gypsy Rose shut their doors until after the 3rd. Not sure why they're, probably just, you know, because they want to keep things under control. And I don't blame them. They probably weren't getting as much business as they were before either. I wish they would pave that road. That road's never been paved, and it's so bad. I know people who purposely will not go up there because they're afraid of you know, some people don't have good shocks in their car, and it bounces and all that. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to wrap it up because I'm rubbing my eyes and I'm tired, and I got to get out of here. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and join me usually Monday through Friday. Christmas is next week, guys. Christmas Eve is a week from tomorrow. Wow. I hope everybody's got their shopping done because it's madness out there. See you tomorrow. Peace out.